All right, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbrooken, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my totally non-Arctic wasteland backyard. My, how things have changed. What's it supposed to get up to like in the almost 70s today? Cool. All right, it is Monday. We are starting a week after whatever you want to call last week. So hopefully, I know a lot of you had some really terrible times last week. Broken pipes and so forth. One of the friends just sent me a thing, basically a big chunk of her roof or her ceiling, collapsed, and all sorts of insulation and stuff ended up in her living room by the looks of it, and she's just like, so prayers, vibrations. Oh, hey, all right. Hey, good morning, Chris, Tina, good morning, Melanie, howdy, Mike, how you doing? Charles, hey, Melanie, yeah, snowpocalypse. That's my preferred term for it. Snowpocalypse. It sounds good. Hey, Kim, good morning. The week heaven froze over. Everyone thought hell would freeze over. Nope, it was heaven. Hey, Constance, good morning. Wolf, 2 degrees in Island Falls, Maine. Yowza. It's about time the weather went back up to you, because we were done with it. We had our trial period, decided, no, this isn't for us. Oh, excellent, Melanie. You have water again. Man, that took a long time for your apartment to get water. Oofta. Hey, Jonathan. Good morning. Darlene, howdy. Shannon, hello. Cool. Natasha, good morning. I've been watching your videos. I thought I knew a decent amount about edible medicinal plants, but your teaching has really got me along much farther. Good to hear. Good to hear. There's a lot out there. And it's a useful skill to keep locked in your brain or to share with others. Hey, Donna. Howdy. Hey, Tammy. Good to see you. Welcome to the new week. Hey, Jessica up in Taylor. How'd things go up there? Tyler, sorry. Taylor is a different place. I wonder how the Rose Emporium did. Uh-oh, what's this? Chris, we are at the hospital. My girlfriend's water broke. Okay. Girlfriend's water broke, and our little girl has decided she wasn't waiting for April. Ooh, we have a highly rated INCU and received our little girl. Prayers for Mama and little baby Adeline. Wow, that's early, but now with the premature care, hopefully everything will go smoothly. I'm assuming she's going to be inside the machines for a few weeks. But yeah, again, dear Lord, please watch over the mama and the child. You have great things in store for them, as you do for all of us. Amen. And definitely keep us posted, Chris. Abby, good morning. Do you think it's too early to start looking for oyster mushrooms? I do not. I think now, if anything, and this might be a little shocking, it may be a little late, because it's been several days now, at least in the Houston area. Maybe where you're at is different, since we've had some rain, because usually you want some cold rain, and then the next day or two after the cold rain is when you start looking for them. But yeah, definitely go out and look. I would also keep an eye open for the lion's mane mushrooms. They can pop up in this weather too. Good to hear, Kathleen. We ended with all systems functioning. Very, very good. Okay, so Tina is terming in on the oyster mushrooms. No way. They have been exploding in East Texas. Cool, exploding mushrooms. Neat. Hey, good morning, Bernice. Ooh, wow, Jill. Okay, good morning. Still no water, but hopefully we'll be able to find supplies today to fix it. Bless that the neighbors are sharing theirs. Awesome. So you had a pipe break or something? Not a neighborhood-wide power outage? And there were a couple of different pictures on the internet of water towers that had sprung leaks and huge frozen, Armageddon sickles down the side of the water towers. And I think that's going to suck. Oh, yeah. Wolf, we were supposed to get up in the 40s tomorrow and Wednesday. We can tap the maples. Yep. Nighttime. Oh, where's the sun? Okay, there's the sun. Yeah, nighttime temperatures below freezing, daytime temperatures up in the 40s triggers the maple trees to start sending their sap. Maple syrup. Pancakes. Hey, good morning, Aaron. How are the dogs? There are prayers coming towards the girlfriend and baby there, Chris. Hey, Denver, good morning. Oh, man, Chad, yeah. So as a pool maintenance repair fixer dude, yowza. Yeah, I guess a lot of pool pumps and stuff have all kind of broke. That ain't good. Good question about the roses. Not sure. I imagine they're fared better than the azaleas. Good point. Power and water here is almost back to normal. Boil water notices for most. It was yesterday afternoon. The notice came, at least in the Harris County, that it didn't have to boil water anymore. And it's interesting. Our particular neighborhood, I mentioned, also never did need to boil water. So I don't know the exact website my Mrs. Weather found, but it shows what areas do and don't have boil water, and we actually never had the boil water notice. We were working off stored water anyway, just to be safe. Oh, okay. Many of my oyster mushrooms froze because I didn't get to them. That's sad. Oh man. Well, they'll be back. Good morning. We are having a baby. I'm assuming you mean the tribe or you yourself, Kimberlyn. Either way, there's reason to celebrate. Celebrate the child. Come on. It's a celebration. All right, Jonathan, I only lost one baby chick. All the other farm animals made it through the freeze. My pregnant goat froze her nipple. I'm not good with body fluids, but the bloody udder is cleaned up and on the mend. Okay. Cool. I guess that would be you need to get some goat sweaters. Hey, party people. I don't know if party is the right term on a Monday morning after what we've been through, but maybe so. Maybe so. Well, there we go. As long as they don't explode into a mushroom cloud. This is true. It's mushroom. I need more coffee. Sean, pipe break, waiting for the plumber. If people need to be convinced that plumbing is a valuable career path where they can make lots of money, this hopefully have convinced people that I want to go into plumbing. Whew. Hey, Chris, good morning. Hope you stayed safe and warm during this mess. Hope our water or your water comes on soon. Yeek. It has been a learning experience. Okay. She will be in an incubator for a little while, and depending on benchmarks such as lung health, feeding, and swallowing, the doctor will make the call on her day to come home. Okay. Hopefully, she is strong and healthy and gets out of there soon so she can. Are you allowed to hold her during this time? Because the whole human touch thing is really important. Melanie, yeah, it got so hot in my apartment last night. I had to open the window. It was like, what the, we just had a blizzard a few days ago. Yeah, I mean, I was running around. I was working on my generator, doing the storage maintenance on it, and it's like I'm sweating. This is hot. Wow. Hey, Surrender. Good morning. Ooh, so all the pipes under the house and the chicken pens broke, Jill? Eee, that's scary. Hey, good morning, Nina. Oh, okay, I came in and talking about a baby. I got it now. I was still on the feed. Okay. Yep. Premature tribal baby, but taken care of. Oh, okay. Well, if I found out the opening weekend for Scarborough Fair is a week later than I thought. Oh, man, I haven't even paid attention to that. When is it? Cool, Bernice. I think my roses and azaleas will make it. I really think the roses will, and I suspect the azaleas will too. I know, like the roses up in up in Minnesota, they'll be buried under snow, or they'll be covered in ice, or they'll just be sitting exposed to -15-degree weather. And next spring, summer, a rose explosion, which is much better than a mushroom explosion and way better than a mushroom cloud explosion. Ah, yes, we got a Berkey. So worth the investment. Yep. Not cheap, but just bomb proof. We seem to be talking about bombs this morning. And, can do a lot of water in a short amount of time. Oh, okay. I had a damaged pressure release valve on well plumbing. Searched all over for a new one, but luckily found one. Yeah. And if those are one of those spare parts that if they're, I don't know how much they cost. Then if you have the room, but eventually, picking up a second to store somewhere. Okay, good. Jennifer, waiting on the well repair guy today. Thankful he can get out today. Nice. Okay, what about elderberry? I planted them last year, so I'm hoping they make it. If the roots are okay, and I suspect they are, and just looking over at my elderberry, um, you know what? Do we want to go over and look at the elderberry? Because it's green, it's growing. I get shoots this tall coming up, then it looks fine. But your elderberry most likely will be okay. Like I said, as long as the roots are alive, it'll be good. I always boil my water, then pour it over coffee grounds. Yummy. That sounds like a good idea. Hey, Carrie. Oh, man. Good morning, Henry. How are you doing? Take the truck out in the bad weather. Hey, Aaron. Howdy. Good morning. The blue sky, sun coming up. Pretty much looks like all the snow is melted. Even a lot of the plants are coming back. So that's cool. I'm happy. Well, you got some other things going on that are less than happy. I don't know if I'll share them with you or not, but all right. Yeah, Nina, it was quite a cold week here. There were reports of people ice fishing in Texas. Going out on a pond, cutting a hole through the ice, dropping a line, catching a fish. I don't think that has happened in Texas since the last ice age. Crazy. Ooh. Andrea, dealing with pond repairs today. I'm a little curious, just what is a pond repair? Is there some plumbing issues, or did a dam break or something like that? So, in regards to a pond, what sort of repairs are you needing? Good morning, Morgan. Momo Cockler Spoonable. Wow, you're new here. Everyone say good morning to Morgan. Hello, Morgan. What brings you to the donut shop other than good taste? People are willing to pay handsomely for water and electricity. Well, it makes life nice. A lot of people got to experience what it's like without water and electricity. And frankly, electricity for short periods of time is doable. We've all done that, but not having water? that enters the life-threatening realm. Okay, Chris, I think Mama can hold her. They gave her a special body wash to scrub down and prevent bacterial cross-contamination. Cool. That's good. So even with prematures, probably especially with premature babies, skin-to-skin contact, man, does all sorts of good things for the brains of everyone. Aaron, I'm pretty sure that thanks to the winter storm, my tolerance for cold has gone up. I'm sorry to hear that. No, the question is, this summer, will your tolerance for heat have gone down? Oof. Melanie, as am I, but coffee provides a buffer, so I don't make the other texts on the show cry. That is probably a good thing. Coffee saving the lives of others more often than we care to admit. Tina, this storm has reassured me I have zero tolerance for cold. Yeah, we saw the pictures of you all bundled up in your winter ninja outfit. That was absolutely crazy. Melanie, mushroom explosion sounds like a great pizza or a terrible Ben & Jerry's flavor. Well, it depends which mushrooms they put in there, but we won't go there. Cool, Henry. I'm not surprised. I second that on the Berkey. I had one for years and love it. Yeah, how's this at Suma? It's not looking good. It's not looking dead. I think it will bounce back, but I think I'm going to give it 2 weeks. And so they say, trim off the stuff that's obviously dead and brown and falling apart, and then just wait and see what it's doing. So deeper inside, the leaves look okay. So we'll see. Oh, Deanna, keep my Monday morning greetings nice and boring from now on. That's okay. I'm as usual. Medicine man stuff is weighing on me, and I don't know if you want to hear it or not. So maybe I do a puppet show. No, I don't. All right. The well repair guy. Do you think you can fix it? Well, I get it. I get it. Okay, Tina. I've never been so thankful for our own well generator and knowledge of a PhD to share for years. I'm making a growing list of what we learned from this experience, but all in all, we did pretty darn good. Awesome. Awesome. Yep. Like I said, after action reports, what happened, and then what you did that helped the situation, what you did not help the situation, because that's really important to remember. And then what can you do the next time to improve the situation? Okay, $11 from the well guy, more at Home Depot if they have it. Wow, it actually costs more at Home Depot than the well guy? Cool. Neat. But yeah, at $11, that might be something worth having. I don't know. I guess it depends on how likely it is. Is it every time the weather drops below freezing, it can pop? Then maybe have it. If it takes, one of these mini ice age type events, then opportunity costs. Where do you put the money? Oh, Regina, so stoked. Have a new vehicle and can listen to you through my car speakers while I commute. Glad to hear all okay after Snowvid 21. Oh, that's a good name too, Snowvid 21. Might have to steal that. It'd fit better on a t-shirt, that's for sure. But yeah, cool. I'm on a car radio. Awesome. So, okay, funny story to me. Back where I went to grad school, Troy, New York, RPI, they had a college radio station. And like every college radio station, they thrived on the weird and the bizarre and everything like that. And I wanted to have a morning show on it, but apparently I wasn't weird and bizarre enough for them. But one of the things, so the school actually had its own ambulance service. They had an ambulance, you know, there owned by the school, staffed by like pre-med and EMT student type things going on. And so, it was just part of the school thing. Well, there was a case where there was, I think it was a basketball game in Florida. The RPI team traveled down to Florida, and on a whim, the ambulance team took the ambulance and drove down to Florida to attend the basketball game. And of course, they got busted and in trouble and fired and, all this sort of thing. But then after that, one of the things when I was talking about what my morning show would involve, I was going to say, and of course, I'd also have traffic reports from the RPI ambulance where I'd report, the traffic in Chicago and in Las Vegas, not here, but, other, cities and places around the U.S. And they didn't think that was funny at all. Oh, well. Okay. Ooh, any tribe members coming through Maine ever, feel free to come dig up raspberries. Oh, okay. If you've probably had raspberries, but definitely take Wolf up on this offer because wild strawberries. Okay, I'm just going to close my eyes here for a second and dream about wild raspberries. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, yeah. Definitely. Man, now I need to go to Maine. Okay, any advice on where to plant Barbados cherry trees? Sunshade, wet, dry. They prefer some sun, so definitely morning sun, and even all the way into late afternoon. If you have no other choice, go full sun. They are a tropical plant, so they are, they're from the Caribbean. Where is Barbados? It's down, or is it the Bahamas? I always get the Caribbean and the Bahamas mixed up. But, lots of sun, but doesn't necessarily need all sun. And if you are going to protect it from sun, do it in the afternoon. So like the afternoon sun. And then as far as wet dry, I'm trying to remember. I think I give where to plant it over on Foraging, Texas. Let me just see. I'm curious enough. Whoops. And if I don't have it there, I probably have it in my database. Hold on. Searching. Barbados Cherry. Because I know they are self-fertile, but they do even better if they have a friend nearby. All right. Scrolling down. Okay. Many plant nurseries have Barbados cherries for sale. Plant in a sunny, well-drained soil, but do keep them watered. A layer of mulch will help prevent the roots from drying out. Single plants produce berries, but the fruit production will be much higher if 2 or more Barbados cherries of different varieties are planted within 4 to 16 feet of each other for cross-pollination. So, yeah, that's the sort of stuff you find over on the Foraging Texas website. Hey, Christine, it is a beautiful day here. Okay, Chris, at what length do the thorns stop on Greenbrier? We had this discussion at level 4 earlier this month, and no one could remember. Of course, we didn't see any long enough to not have thorns in the end, but we still taught primitive cordage with it. Cool. Okay, Chris. So usually most Greenbriers will not produce thorns once they go about 9 feet long, so 9 feet up. There were no herbivores in the North American continent that could reach higher than 9 feet. And so once the Greenbrier realized it didn't need to make thorns higher than that, basically no longer made thorns because thorns cost energy to make. And other than defense, they don't help with anything else. So nature is lazy. If it doesn't need something, the babies that don't have it have energy to spend elsewhere and outproduce those that are still making the inessential type stuff. Hey, Jessica, joined your page for the Texas plant info because I'm not from around here, but so grateful for the new emergency preparedness section. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in that sort of lifestyle, so I have all this information and stuff, and I've tried a bunch of things. So, yeah, I'll be filling that out. Like I said, the next thing over on the emergency preparedness section of the Foraging Texas website will be sanitation. So, how to keep yourself clean, how to clean your dishes. I'll even show you how to wash. Well, once I get to it, how to wash clothing, things like that. So, now, of course, all this requires water. So, hopefully, you have water. But after this, I suspect a lot of you will start to store water. What's this? Yeah, Tina, speaking about fishing, have you seen the articles in Texas Parks and Wildlife Department about the fish die-offs? Yep, horrible, horrible loss of marine life. They're not ready for the cold either. Okay. Oops, seen a few frozen ponds. Ours did not freeze over, only ice on the sides. Never thought about ice fishing, though. Be glad, Nina, you live in a place where ice fishing isn't a normal state of mind. Trust me on this one. Imagine the week we just had lasting for months and months. Ugh. Okay, Henry. Yeah, took the truck out, get some new tires. These don't handle the ice well or wet, slick streets. That ain't good. Oh, okay. Pump issues, line leaks, and cleaning up fatalities fish. We were able to save the turtle, and he really wants back in. Hoping the frozen plants will bounce back. I suspect they will because their roots are down in the mud and the muck, and that won't have frozen. Maybe right up against the shore there might be some, but a little deeper out they should be okay. All right, Melanie, I already had about 20 gallons or more water stored up in case of losing water. I still have at least 8 left. This is good. Hey, Tammy, I think we all learned something from this and we'll definitely be more prepared in the future. Let's hope so. I mean, I keep telling people, we are in an amazingly wonderful and complex civilization, but the more complex it is, the more fragile it is, because with complexity, everything needs to be working right. And if it's not, then things start happening. All right, Henry, have a good one. Okay, what is Berkey? Okay, so Berkey is a water filter system. It was, oh man, I don't know I can't remember if it was designed in England for the armies or whatever, but it is basically 2 containers. The best ones, they make it has a metal top container and a metal bottom container. The metal bottom container catches the water from the top container. The bottom container has a spigot to drain the water once it's been filtered. The top container has 1 to 4 really big filter units. So you fill up the top container, the water flows through the filter, it takes out any sort of bacteria or viruses, and depending on the type of filter, it can even take out assorted different chemical contaminants. It will not take out salt water, so it won't turn salt water from the ocean drinkable, but it will take most wild sources of water and make those drinkable just by running through the filters and collecting in the lower container, and there you go. And they make different sizes. They make the family size, which is like 2.5 gallons of water at a time. They make smaller ones that are, I think, about a gallon. So they're very popular with people who like go off into the wild a lot. Think like wilderness photographers, missionaries, people who go places where the water doesn't just come out of the tap. So, but very, very useful. uh, you know how it's been too cold, too long in Texas when you're back of back The face mask stinks. Yeah, it was polypropylene. Uh-oh, puppet show. All right. So people, okay. Oh, okay, Morgan, kind of newish couple. Jump in when we can. Cool. My kids and I love watching your foraging videos. You have become of our daily homeschooling fun. Cool, cool, cool. Love homeschoolers. Loved it when we were homeschooling. All right. So, Medicine Man, has its own Facebook page. I'm getting this off my chest. Just before coming on this morning, I was checking the Medicine Man Facebook page, and a new ad had been posted. We have a company that helps me post the ads and so forth. For just a minute here. Stop. Anyway, whenever an ad goes up for Medicine Man, the trolls come out, and it's very frustrating. And I get all this hate mail and stuff. This morning, an ad went out, and some people saw it and started plotting. They actually said in the comments they are looking forward to going J.K. Rowling's on us. Now, I don't know exactly what that means, but I have some suspicions. J.K. Rowling, she was the author of the Harry Potter series. She's currently considered to be a persona non gratis. A lot of people started hating her and trying to destroy her. And it sounds like these people are looking forward to trying to do that to Medicine Man. And it's like, ugh, really? Just because you don't understand chemistry? I don't know. Okay, so for storing water, wash out heavy plastic jugs, vinegar, bleach, Gatorade, etc. gallon jugs. Fill with tap water and store away for times when I lost water. I keep some new Ozarka jugs for drinking, but use the others for washing dishes. Toilets get flushed with used water from dishes and bathing. And a quick word here. So I got a booger. Anyway, Melanie made a point of using the heavier duty jugs because the gallon waters that come in like basically the light milk jug sort of thing, those leak. Those are not good for long-term storage. If you are going to store those, I recommend getting some plastic tubs to put them in case they leak. I'm just jumping around here now. Oh man, okay. I guess I got put off a week. He's been with the kidney stone this whole week now. Oh, dear Lord, watch over Kelly's husband and help him through this. Guide the doctor's hands and bring the healing fast as we know you can do. Oh man. Because you had mentioned this last Monday. Oh, Isaac, good morning. Little dove in the oven finally started to move around, but had other injuries and didn't pull through. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Jackie, I have 2 Barbados cherries that aren't doing anything. Not dying, but not growing. Are they producing berries at all either? Because it sounds like they're not. You might throw a little citrus fertilizer down around them just to kind of jumpstart them. Okay, if raspberries are similar to blackberries, they should grow here just fine. Actually, okay, so they're in the same family, but they have a chill requirement. They actually, to grow, they actually need to go under a dormant freeze for several months. So that's what they've evolved to do. I've tried transplanting them down here, and others have tried transplanting them down here, and they just go, nah, we don't like this. Let me go to sleep. I want to rest. Let me rest. What's all this warmth? I don't like it. I'm dead. At least that's what it seems like they're saying. So, but the flavor, well, I mean, if you've had raspberries in a store, you kind of know, and they're similar to blackberries in flavor, but a little different. But the wild ones, oh, so much better. Whoa, Doc, we have a small teardrop trailer that's in bad repair. Bring a flatbed and it's yours. That's interesting. That's interesting. Was Now it'd be too far to get up to Maine. So younger weather this summer, I got accepted to a program at the ballet company in New York City, and she will be up there for 4 weeks during the summer. And so we're trying to figure out. I mean, she's 15 now. Do we put her on a plane and send her up there? Do we? Well, one of us would accompany her. Wouldn't just put her on a plane and send her up there. But like Mrs. Weather would go on a plane and fly up there. But they're also considering driving for different reasons. But from New York up to Maine and then back to Texas with a flatbed with a teardrop trailer on it, probably not doable. Man, that'd be awesome though. I keep looking at those teardrop trailers. There was one. There's a Camping World down 45 from us, and they have a used one, but it's all tricked out with the solar panels and all this sort of stuff. And they wanted $24,000 for it. Meanwhile, the property across the street, there's almost 10 acres of land across the street from Uncommon Bees that they want under $45,000 for it. And I'm thinking, damn, we could buy that land and be neighbors with Uncommon Bees. How awesome would that be? Let's see. Okay. I just watched Ethan Hawke play Tesla. I wasn't impressed with the movie. Any movies or books any Tesla fans can recommend? I'd be curious to know too, because Tesla was a fascinating character. Yeah, like the Joker said, some people just want to watch the world burn. So Kelly is asking, who are these trolls and why are they threatened? Don't know. My guess is a feeling like they are the protective heroes saving the ignorant from wasting money. Yep. What's wrong with people? It's hard to find ethical companies that actually put us good in a supplement. Here you are doing the right thing and people get nasty. Yep. Like I said, when I knew there would be battles with getting Medicine Man off the ground and running and daily, but I thought they'd be more like supply chain and finding the purity that I want and all that. Not people just deciding the company needs to be destroyed because it exists. So it wears me down. It wears me down. Yep. Owen Kennedy and the Iron Druid series don't feed the trolls. And yeah, that's one thing, if you see trolls posting on Facebook like that, don't engage them. Just don't feed them. Pity them, pray for them, send good vibrations their way. Pray for a change of heart. Oh, Christopher, I'm so sorry. Yes. So Christopher said, may I ask for your prayers? We lost 3 in the family over the cold spell. I'm going to go Catholic on you here. Okay. So dear Lord and Jesus and Mary, 3 souls have entered your realm. Please welcome them and show them the rewards they deserve. On earth, they tried to do well. And like every human, maybe not all the time were they successful. but we know you love them. So take them into your arms and show them the rewards that await everyone, hopefully. Amen. And I am so sorry, Christopher. Well, let's see. Jason, there's only one variety of raspberry isones we'll recommend, and you have to fight to keep it alive. Time is better spent finding what grows like weeds and not struggling with nature. Exactly. Kind of let nature fill in the spots and see what grows and what you can eat. Yeah, and it would cost you more to transport the teardrop than it would cost to just build one. On the other hand, there is the time involved and building, and especially now it's funny because I was ending the medicine or the not medicine man the Meriwether's world because the time sink was just too much, and now I picked up the whole emergency preparedness thing, but that's coming out pretty quickly. Oh crap. Okay. Grouped, it's 8 o'clock, so we missed the group take, but just a reminder, the blood pressure pill. Woo! For those of you kind of right on that edge there where the doctor is saying, yeah, we're not going to put you on medicine, but the next time, maybe. The liver pill. Dun, dun, dun. Got to take the liver pill. So yesterday was the 23rd anniversary for Mrs. Weather and I. 23 years. So we went out to Mexican food. Our first date up in New York. Most of you may not even have heard this restaurant. It was Chi-Chi's Mexican restaurant. It was like a chain, nationwide chain restaurant of bad Mexican food. But up in New York at the time, it was the only Mexican food available to us. And so it was kind of like an anniversary thing. Sorry, I keep looking at my piping. Hey, good morning, Kimberly. Oh, a little longer here. All right. The brain pill, which is why people want to destroy me. Maybe they don't want smart people because smart people will stop them from doing what they want to do. Oh, well, it's just frustrating. Because nowadays, you don't know what people are going to do. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Morgan, this year's your 15th anniversary. Cool. All right. I regret that I never actually made it to Poncho's. There was one down the street, and I always wanted to go, and Mrs. Weather said, no, they're crap. You don't want to go. It's like, but I want to go. But we never went because, she rules me with an iron fist. So I don't know if it's worse than Poncho's or not. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was trying to think what might be an equivalent. Panda Express. I would say Chi-Chi's was to Mexican food what Panda Express is to Chinese food. All right. The immune pill. All right. Is this Poncho's, Christine? Also delicious as an 8-year-old, might have killed you though. Yeah, wasn't there a case? You're bringing back memories here, Christine. Poncho's is some food poisoning thing. Okay, and Panda Express is way better than. Is it Ponchos or Panchos? I don't know. Ponchos. Okay. Oh well. Yeah, and that's what I keep telling myself, Donna. The more good you can do in the world, the more evil wants to destroy you. Don't let it get you down. Just know you're doing a good and you're supposed to. But there are times when it gets hard. All right. Wait, there's one. Ooh. Actually, is the Alameda Mall still in existence? Poncho's was the Tex-Mex version of eating a dead skunk off the side of the road. All right. Oh, let's see. You should try Denoris Bakery off Houston of 1960. Their pupusas are delicious along with everything else. Awesome family-owned place. I'll have to try that. All right. I need to get going. I need to see what awaits me. I'm actually doing recording a podcast today with Fancy Scientist. So that will be interesting. And then, of course, once it's broadcast live, I'll put links up to it so you can hear me talking because you all seem to like me doing that. But yeah, today, like I said, recording for the Fancy Scientist is the name of the podcast. This week, again, Thursday night, Merriweather's World. We'll be talking with Kirsten Blackman. She is president and CEO of Alpha Search and Rescue. And then her husband, Nick, and Aaron, if she's still here, probably have you on too, Aaron. And they will be talking about adventures in search and rescue. Some fascinating things going on there. And then after that, Merriweather's World will be 3 episodes. I think next week, Merriweather's World will be an introduction to, probably an introduction to solar panels and solar power or hygiene. Off-grid hygiene. I haven't decided which yet. It depends if you want to see me talk about, solar panels or you want to watch me shower. I don't know. On that note, have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Oh, I didn't see Mom, Dad. Mom, Dad, if you're here, love you. If not, where'd you go? But see you tomorrow. Take care and broadcast.